Welcome to Kingdom Finances. As always, I've got my colleague with me, Dr. Corinne Smith. And I think you know Corinne at this stage. She's a pastor, she's a teacher, she's a prophet. But Corinne is also a businesswoman. And in this day, I want to talk to her about crypto. The big word that many people know about and are afraid of. So welcome, Corinne. Thank you very much for being here.
Thanks. Dr. Francois is keeping very biased here. He's also into the business world. He's also into crypto. So please don't hold back.
Okay. Thank you. So I think the main thing is when many people hear about crypto, they say, no, scam. I don't want the... Help us. So what is crypto?
Well, let's just look at the word crypto. Crypto is actually derived from the word cryptography. And cryptography has been around for centuries. It actually just means that a communication takes place. So say I talk to you via computer and I say, hello Francois. The computer takes the message, breaks it down to a code, and on my side, the code is decrypted and I receive, hello Karin. So, hello Francois. So then the communication starts. So cryptography just means it takes a message, it encrypts it, and then sends it to you. You've got access, you receive it again in your language. So with that being said, crypto just means it's something that happens that you control, not someone else.
Okay, whoa. So if I go to my bank and I want to do a transaction, and I want to do a transaction with somebody in another country, then the bank is in between. It helps me to get my money from this country to that country. It's also taking commission and etc. But it's fairly safe. So how does that compare to crypto? If I want to do a transaction with crypto, how does it work in the Cuba space?
Okay, so the best way to explain it is to say that I've got an app on my phone, you've got an app on your phone. It works on the same principle as the bank will work, saying money in, money out. So in this app, in this crypto app, I will put money in because I want what you got and you want what I have. So crypto, I put in $100. It goes directly to you because it uses an address that's unique to you.
So there's no middleman?
No middleman.
How safe is crypto?
It's very safe.
Can't it be hacked?
It's so safe because it works on a 34-digit code. Now, for those of you who know this, supercomputers, computers that hackers use to hack things, they're only built to go up to 13 digits. So the more digits you add, the more difficult it becomes to actually decrypt or encrypt or hack it.
So in normal language, if I do a crypto transaction, it's much more safe in the Cuba space than it's safe like doing it over the internet with fiat money, normal currency.
Yes, because banks can fold, banks can close down.
And can be hacked like it was last year.
Yeah, and even in some nations, banks regulated how much money you can draw and send.
That's for sure.
But in the crypto, in the crypto world, that's not how it works. I determine because I've got the ID and we call it a decentralized system. That means the money is all over Cuba space. It's not in one specific place.
But I won't lose my money. If I do a crypto transaction, if I have some money in wallets or whatever, I can't lose it.
No, you can't, because no one can hack it. Well, people will try to and they'll work at it up until they get to that point. But because of the encryption, because of the key that is used, it becomes virtually impossible.
Okay, so what you say is crypto is a safe way for me to do transactions over the internet. It's hacker safe at this stage, much more hacker safe than any bank or any system that we know over the internet or in a banking system. And I can use it, and it's like rand or dollar or yen or euro, but it's a different currency. It's also a currency.
Yeah, cryptocurrency actually just referred to another term is the digital currency. And digital just means it's in the internet. It uses internet.
What kinds of cryptocurrencies are there?
Oh, there's a lot. We know about Bitcoin because Bitcoin is in the news a lot lately. Then there is what we call altcoins, and those are your Ethereum, your EOS, your NEO, your XRP. It's just It's a currency. So in other words, it's a set of rules that was written in computer code to do transactions in.
Just for a moment, because perhaps you are like me, this is a little bit in another realm. Are there any possibility that you can train us that knows very little about this, that you can train us to understand and to use it to our benefit financially?
Yes, for sure. We've got courses coming up that will take you, if you don't know anything, it will take you from the beginner, from scratch, up to someone who can trade. Now, bear in mind, the responsibility lies with you in the crypto realm. It's not, when you make a mistake in the bank, it can still be rectified, it can still be written back. We've burned our fingers where we by accident said, okay, I want to send to Francois a certain currency like
MOF, USDT.
And in the crypto realm, it works in pairs. So it's just like trading. You take something and you sell it for something else. I can't, if Francois wants MOF, which is a coin that you trade with in the crypto realm, and I've got USDT. Now USDT just means US dollar tether. So it's the digital currency of the US dollar. That means for one digital USD, I get one fiat USD. Now if you work on that ratio, and Francois's got MOF, which is a coin. So let's say MOF is South African Rand, and you want US dollars. I want also US dollars, and you've got it, but I've got MOF, which is South African Rand. You want the South African Rand. So we will trade our currencies. That's exactly what it is. South African Rand sold for dollars. He gives me dollars, I give him Rand. That's like going to the bank, buying dollars, because you're going to go to America.
But I think it's very important to put yourself at ease. When I lost some money, small amount, it wasn't because of the crypto space or trading or anything. It was because I thought I know what I'm doing and I didn't. I wanted to send an amount, and I took like Bitcoin and I sent it, but that exchange could only handle USDT or ERC20. And then that Cubespace, they don't know what to do, so it's hanging. It's still hanging today.
Yeah.
Nobody can access it, but it's hanging because I didn't send it to the right address in the right currency.
Yeah.
So I just want to ask you, let's talk about Bitcoin later, but many people, when you say, we have a platform, we're trading in Bitcoin, they say, no, Bitcoin, I've been scammed with Bitcoin. Can you be scammed with Bitcoin? Or is it the company?
It's the company that trades with Bitcoin.
So Bitcoin can be scammed?
Bitcoin can't be scammed.
It's like Rand or dollar?
Yeah, it's a currency, and it's a digitalized currency. Here's the thing, Bitcoin was written to use in business, to pay with. It's a transaction software. Bitcoin is a coin that is used for payments. It's a gateway. It's like a bank. It's like when you go on PayPal. It's something similar to that. But the company, the person, the forefront that trades on your behalf, they are the ones that usually causes the problems.
Okay. Now, we just want to share with you that we've learned a lot in this crypto space. And we are developing our own platforms because you trust the platform, and as you know, then the platform goes because the people behind it frauds it. So we are building a platform of integrity that will also trade with commodities like gold and silver and diamonds, but that will also trade in forex and cryptocurrencies.
And
oil. And oil and everything. So it's coming, and we will train you because God has given us blueprints. He's given us really secret formulas. Last year we prayed and said, Lord, give us a formula. And we've got secret formulas to work this kind of business. That'll blow your mind. So it's coming, and we will keep you posted. But at this stage, it's important for you, especially if you didn't understand anything about the crypto world, to just understand what it's all about. Can I ask you, Karin, Bitcoin, I saw in the news 2 weeks ago, they very negative. They say Bitcoin is going to fall, and The big ones are going to take it out. And what are your perceptions? Nobody knows for sure, but there are tendencies. I mean, I read that, you know, we say gold, and I'm in for gold, but gold the previous year, 2019, performed 10%.
Yeah.
You made 10%. Bitcoin did 100%, 96%.
Yeah.
So, and Bitcoin every year
Has gone up.
it's gone up. So I just want to know, with the US elections being done, with everything that's in the news, you think Bitcoin will continue with this climb, or is it going to plummet?
Well, there is what we call algorithms. So it's a mathematical equation that you use to determine, but no one can say for certain that this is going to happen. And the joke that we make is it's the same as the weather. Your weather will say that the sun is shining. The sun is going to shine, but when you wake up, there's clouds. And then the clouds dissipate and the beautiful day appears. So it's the same with Bitcoin. It's very volatile, that I'll agree with. However, if you look at the trends, if you look at what's happening currently, we've gone through a year where there was lockdown, there was very little finances, we couldn't work. What happened? People started going on digital platforms. And when that happened, all of a sudden, especially those who are tech savvy, they started realizing, but hang on, I can start earning on a platform while I'm at home. So because of that, because of people that started looking for other ways to earn income, the digital platforms started increasing. And because more people on the platform, more people trade, you gotta understand there's a limited amount of coins. So if more people are buying coins, the pressure is on the little bit that's left, so the price increases. But if there's less people on the platform, the price drops. So now we've seen that Bitcoin was supposed to increase. Everything is pointing towards it increasing, but it's starting to decline, it's starting to drop. Why? It could be that people are going back to work, it could be that the marketplace is booming. There's various scenarios that's playing a role.
Yeah, and things that happen in the world always affects the markets.
Yes. It's just the way it is. We spoke about it this morning. When we were in lockdown, the oil price came down, so petrol was at its cheapest, but we couldn't drive. So there was no purpose in dropping the price. But all of a sudden, over December, the oil price started increasing. Why? Because the oil companies decided they're going to hold oil back.
It's the same with the crypto, same with Bitcoin.
Same with Bitcoin. So big companies go, price is low, so they buy massive amounts of coin.
We call them whales.
Yes. And all of a sudden, the market starts plummeting because they are buying.
But now I want to ask you, previous years I did some forex trading, but that's a cowboy game. You must know, if you don't trade with a bot, it's a cowboy game. But you can put the bot in algorithms that's okay, that you can trade with it. But isn't it true that it doesn't matter what the market is doing? If you've got a bull market upwards, you can win. If it plummets, a bear market, you win. As long as you know what you're doing in trading. Isn't it like that?
It's exactly like that. So what I usually do is, and you can make this simple, if you do trade, you can have stop loss orders that you can put in. It just means you say, if it goes below this, I want to buy. And if it goes above that, I want to sell. Reason being, you know what you want your profit to be. So you don't want to sell below a certain amount, and you don't want to buy above a certain amount. Now, in crypto, they've got markets all over the place. They've got people are available. Just go to YouTube, go to Google, go check your graphs. You will see it goes like this. When it's up, you want to sell. When it's down, you want to buy.
And it's like a science. You look at your resistance lines. You look at trends. You look at a few factors. You don't buy and sell according to one factor. You look at the whole scenario and you say, this is my stop loss there or here. Is that true?
Yeah. And you go look at what happened over the last 3 days, over the last 7 days, and over the last month. And if you look at Bitcoin over the last month, Bitcoin went from $20,000 up to $40,000 within the span of 2 days. That is a 200% climb.
So if
It's doubled up.
I had a lot of Bitcoin before it started with a climb, what would I do?
So if you had a lot of Bitcoin before the climb, I would say to you, hang on to the Bitcoin, don't sell. And the moment it reaches its peak, I will tell you, now sell.
Why?
Because then your margin of profit, remember, say in September, Bitcoin was 12,000 US dollars. So you bought Bitcoin at $12,000. Now you're going to sell at 15,000. Your profit margin is just 3,000. But if you wait till it climbs to 20,000 and you sell, then you've got an 8,000 margin. And if you wait till it reaches 40,000, can you think a 28,000 profit? 22,000 profit? That's a lot of money if you convert it back.
We want to encourage you, if this is for you, if you are into this kind of market, we've got the formula, the strategy, and we will never put all your money into trading, never.
Mm-hmm. No,
there's a percentage that say just put how much in?
Yeah, you work on a 30-70%. So I just want to add on to your previous question, Bitcoin is by the end of the year going to reach an all-time high.
So if I've got one Bitcoin now, what I do?
You put it in an offline wallet.
What is that?
It's a cold storage, which means it's not on your computer, it's not on your phone, it's not on a platform. It's in something that you can actually lay in the foundation of your building. And within 2 to 3 years, you can go take it out and you'll be a multi-millionaire.
So say I've got an exchange like Exodus. Exodus got cold storage facilities.
Yeah, wallet.
I put in my USB port thing, my flash drive. I get that, I put it away, nobody, the government can't, the Illuminati can't touch it, nobody can touch it. I put it away until the price is right, I pull it out, I put it in, it will still be there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works in the crypto realm. In the crypto realm, you are in control. Not me, not the next door neighbor, not the government, not the people. You are in control. It's yours.
What I wanted to tell you about this, when we bring you the next level of trading that we are busy with, and you give us an amount of money that you want to be participating in this program, we will do what you said. We will put away 70% in a safe place. We will only trade with 30%. Your growth will be slower than on these kind of, risky platforms. And you must always do your due diligence. And even then, you can be scammed. But so know who you are dealing with. But what our plans are is, because we listen to the trends, the people that really know Kaiser, those people that really know what's happening and predicted the truth over many years. And we will put away some of your percentage Bitcoin. Come the end of the year, you will be so glad we did. So just tell us, so if I've got my money in the bank, and I want to participate on a platform like, I think a very good platform at this stage is an offshore platform like Hyperfund that gives you 15% monthly. And if you build yourself into the system, you get a 15%, 20% and a 15%. And there's a structure that God showed us that we are busy building that can increase that manifold. So if I do that, how do I get my money from the South African bank into Hyperfund? How does it work? So,
just like a banking system, which doesn't exchange, it works the same way in the crypto realm. So, there's an exchange. There's various platforms, you might know them. Binance, Bittrex, OKEX. So, there's various platforms. In South Africa, there's Altcoin Trader. So, you need an exchange. Before you can go onto the exchange, you need a wallet. Why a wallet? If you think of your physical wallet, money goes into the wallet, money goes out of the wallet.
So wallet only converts money. And there's beautiful wallets in South Africa, but we want to ask you to think about a thing like Altcoin Trader or ISE3 or something, or Valor. Don't go for the normal ones, because you don't want people looking over your shoulder all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so we've got various wallets available, and you've got to remember that a wallet is dependent on the country. That's why we said ICE, Luno, Valor, those type of wallets. But you got to know which is the correct wallet, because some wallets, it's danger.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
So,
the fees are very high.
And the exchange? What is the exchange?
So the process is, first, you get a wallet. In South Africa, we use Altcoin Trader or ICE. And then you take your ZAR. You link your bank account to that wallet. You take ZAR money, you put it into the wallet, and you say in the wallet, now there's a 3,000 Rand in my wallet. From the wallet, you go to an exchange, Binance, Bittrex.
But in the wallet, before you go to the exchange, you put the South African Rand into, say, Bitcoin or whatever you want, in the wallet.
You can do it in the wallet, or if you are on Binance, you can go directly from your wallet to Binance.
Okay.
And how it works is you will say, I've received ZAR, but I want to buy Bitcoin. Then it will say, what must I send? What must I receive? So you are sending ZAR, you are receiving Bitcoin. You got to be very wise when you do those conversions, because if you send Bitcoin to receive ZAR, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then when it gets to the exchange receives your Bitcoin, because that's what you said, and it works on an ID, which you've got to input. And once the ID is input, the exchange will receive your Bitcoin. Now your Bitcoin's on the platform. Exchange means there you can start trading, or you can just say, I'm gonna increase my Bitcoin, take it out, put it in my wallet again, which is the Exodus. Exodus is a cold storage, but you get various types of wallets. I'm just gonna name them quick. You get hot, warm, and cold.
Okay. Next time we talk about that, because I think our time is going.
Yeah.
If this sounded very complicated to you, let me tell you, if I can understand it, you can understand it.
Yeah.
And we've got the courses, and Corinne will tell us when the courses are coming, and we will take you in and through it. And if you say, yes, I need something now to generate an extra income, we are available. And we will take you by the hand. And even in the beginning, if you can't do it, we will help you to swap your Rand to Bitcoin or whatever, and get it onto the platform and back, and have your own wallet for you ready, and gradually train you to do it yourself. And within a month or so, you will do it in your sleep. So is there anything just in the last minute you want to tell the people?
I just want to say to you, don't let fear limit or block you from stepping into what could potentially be something that will set you financially free. Remember, I just want to take you back in time. When Facebook came out, everyone went, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, almost 2/3 of the world is on Facebook. When YouTube came out, people were handsy. Now, everyone uses YouTube to do research. When WhatsApp came out, I had a lot of phone calls. How do I do this? How do I do that? Now, Telegram came out. There's a constant change in the digital world. And we need to get to a point where we realize, digital world is under my feet. I can because I want to.
Okay. So, you want to be financially free? You want to build the kingdom of God because you've got the backing of the money that's there? We can help you with that. But don't be afraid of the crypto world. That's the next generation. That's where we are going. May the Lord bless you.
Yeah.
Our Father in heaven, you're the reason I sing. To worship you is the reason I live. Because you have risen, my sins were forgiven. I will praise you, Lord, with a song from my heart. Let's sing our Father.